Today I will explain the movie Nimona. The movie starts with the citizens of a medieval futuristic kingdom are protected by the Institute for Elite Knights, established by the legendary heroine Glorith, who vanquished a great black monster and enclosed the kingdom with a high wall 1,000 years ago. Ballister Boldheart is the first commoner to become a knight, as Queen Valorin is trying to change tradition so that anyone can be a hero. During the ceremony, laser shot from Ballister's sword kills Valorin. Ballister's boyfriend and fellow knight, Ambrosius Goldenloin, becomes distraught and disarms Ballister, dismembering Ballister's right arm in the process. Ballister becomes a fugitive. As Ballister crafts a prosthetic replacement arm, he is visited by Nimona, a teenage outcast who has faced persecution for her shape-shifting abilities. Seeing a villainous spirit in Ballister, as he is facing similar treatment for his commoner origin and the murder of the Queen, Nimona declares herself to be his sidekick. To clear Ballister's name, the duo kidnaps Diego, the squire who gave Ballister the sword. Diego gives them video evidence of the director of the Institute swapping out Ballister's sword, revealing her to be the murderer. The duo confronts Ambrosius and the director with the evidence, but the director manipulates her knights into destroying it. Later, Ambrosius confronts the director. She admits that she framed Ballister and murdered Valorin, as she objected to Valorin revising tradition by allowing commoners to become knights, fearing that doing so would lead to the kingdom's downfall. However, Ballister reveals that he has recorded the director's confession, and Ambrosius turns out to be a disguised Nimona. When celebrating this in the hideout, Ballister posts it online, leading to public outcry. The director discovers that Nimona is the great black monster defeated by Glorith. She uses this information to convince the kingdom's citizens that Ballister used Nimona's powers to fake her confession. The real Ambrosius meets with Ballister and reveals Nimona's past, insisting that Nimona deliberately deceived Ballister. Shocked by the revelation, Ballister argues with Nimona and questions their friendship. Feeling betrayed, Nimona flees into the woods. Nimona reminisces about her past. 1,000 years ago, she wandered the world and transformed into other animals to try and fit in with the wildlife, but none of the creatures she encountered accepted her. After encountering Glorith, who was a child at the time, Nimona transformed into a human. Glorith and Nimona became friends, and Glorith was accepting of Nimona's powers. However, the other citizens of Glorith's village, including her parents, believed Nimona was a monster after discovering her abilities. The villagers attacked Nimona with torches, which accidentally set the village on fire. A confused Glorith became hostile toward Nimona. With Ballister's abandonment and Glorith's betrayal echoing in her head, a distraught Nimona transforms into the great black monster after entering the city and deciding to commit suicide by impaling herself on the sword of Glorith's statue. However, before she can do so, Ballister stops her and apologizes to her. Nimona changes back to human form and embraces Ballister. The kingdom's citizens see this and are moved by it, but the director, unmoved, orders a laser cannon to be fired from the wall to kill Nimona. Ambrosius protests, knowing that firing the laser into the city would kill everyone. The director then turns on them using the same laser she used to kill the Queen and prepares to fire the cannon herself. To save the kingdom, Nimona assumes a giant red phoenix-like form and flies into the cannon, resulting in her apparent death, as well as the death of the director. The resulting explosion destroys part of the wall, revealing a beautiful, mountainous valley behind it. Sometime later, the kingdom undergoes several changes. The breach in the wall has become a passageway through which citizens travel freely. Nimona and Ballister are honored as heroes, and Ballister's relationship with Ambrosius has been restored. Ballister visits his old hideout. He hears Nimona's voice and joyfully realizes that she has survived.